The Honourable Sandra Carr.
Thank you, President. Sorry, I'll just compose myself before I begin. I rise tonight just to acknowledge an event that occurred in the Midwest recently, one that was organised by the Midwest Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and that is the Business Excellence Awards. And I note this evening that the member for Geraldton, Lyra Dalton, has brought in her friends, and the CEO of the Midwest Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Joe Fabling, runs the organisation incredibly well. Great leader for local business in Geraldton, and also a great exemplar of what happens when business and business leaders collaborate well with government leaders. I really do congratulate you on that for your collaboration, Joe. Also in the chamber we have Todd West, President of the Midwest Chamber of Commerce and Industry Board. I hope I've got that title right, Ms West, I apologise if I haven't, but also another great collaborator and leader in the business community in Geraldton, and it's great to see you working together with Lyra here in the chamber this evening. And I did want to just give you credit for the Business Excellence Awards. It was an excellent event by all accounts, one which I was devastated that I wasn't able to attend. I did get to go the previous year, but I've heard so many good things about it, and also about your creative use of venue, and great to see you invigorating spaces in that way within the community as well. Great leadership in that regard. I just wanted to mention a couple of the winners of that I had a few favourites of winners in there of the event over the night, President, and in particular, I would like to mention the Northern Agricultural Catchment Council, based in Geraldton, but they cover the whole or Northern Agricultural region, obviously, who won the Business Excellence Award, but also won the Aboriginal engagement in the not-for-profit category. The Northern Agricultural Catchment Council has a biodiversity team, a coastal team, a sustainable farming program, and they also work alongside traditional landowners to encourage the reinvigoration and use of traditional knowledge to improve conservation outcomes and protect cultural heritage. And it's that aspect of the award that I'd just like to make some comment on, that Aboriginal Engagement Award, because it is an excellent program that they offer and very worthy recognition for what they do. That program was sort of launched in the form of the Midwest Aboriginal Ranger program in 2017, and it provides some excellent opportunities for Aboriginal people in the Midwest region to engage with natural resource management and deliver on-the-ground conservation with a really strong cultural emphasis in caring for country, which also allows them to show some of that leadership that they have in terms of their connection to country. And obviously we are aware that there's so much that we can learn from that group as they demonstrate how we can care for country and how we can become more grounded in caring for country as we move about the place. I'd also like to mention their collaboration with Geraldton Streetwork Aboriginal Corporation, or Streeties as they're colloquially known in the Midwest, and their establishment of the Gunnedu On-Country Training Program, which builds capacity. There's about 10 Aboriginal youth, I believe, working in conservation and land management studies through that partnership with both Streeties and Central Regional TAFE. So that team has undertaken some erosion control, some seed collection, and established a nursery at the Gunnedu farm. There's also a women's on-country training program. So that's the Northern Agricultural Catchment Council's award, and they won those two categories. Also, one of the category winners that I was really excited about was the Innovation Excellence Awards and the Midwest E-Waste, and the formidable and incredibly resilient Mike Barker, who has overcome all sorts of adversity and resistance from various aspects of the community to deliver a service that is incredibly close to his heart and something that he is passionate about, and that is the recycling of e-waste and a whole range of products. He has this site in Geraldton that will take monitors, printers, modems, old power boards, circuit boards, laptops, game consoles, you name it, all sorts of electric equipment. He'll do bread tags and container lids. And Mike probably wouldn't even know who I am, Mike Barker, but I went in there one day just to have a bit of a look around because I'm a bit nosy and I need to know everything. And he was so generous with his time. This was many, many years ago. Oh, not many years ago. He's only been around for about, 4 or 5 years, I think. But he He took me around, showed me what he's doing with these big old washers that he does and crushing up glass and how you can put that into paving and concrete and a whole range of products that they make. And it was a fantastic initiative, and I was really quite gobsmacked that he was having to push so hard to get some uptake with all of those things, because to me it is such a clever solution to a waste problem that we have that continues to grow. So I really do congratulate Mike Barker and also to the Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the judges involved in that decision making as to who they award, because it was brilliant to see Midwest E-Waste getting an award. I'd also like to acknowledge New Leaf Connect, not least of all because they are one of our recent RED grant recipients. Elise Tunbridge of New Leaf Connect is based in Dongra in the Midwest. She had a seed of an idea which was about delivering a very customised tourism experience that really celebrates the region and all the produce and the experiences that it has to offer. Her tourism experiences go from places like Three Springs, Carnamah, Northampton, Mingenew, out to a place called Burnt Barrel around Nantzum, sort of Chapman Valley area. Offers all kinds of experiences like farm stays, all the great food that we have to offer, sea lion experiences in Jurien Bay. It really does make the most of what we have to offer across the Midwest. And she also does an experience for some of the pirates amongst us at the Illegal Tender Rum Co, which also happens to be another RED grant winner. So what we're seeing in that also is some of the fantastic rewards that those RED grants, those regional economic development grants that Minister McTiernan has been delivering, some of the benefits they're delivering in the community. And it's fantastic to see someone like Elise Tunbridge and her New Leaf Connect business being recognised. Lastly, I also wanted to recognise one of the local legends of Geraldton, and that is Tyson Overston, who won Business Person of the Year at the Midwest Chamber of Commerce and Industry Business Excellence Awards. Tyson is a really dynamic and innovative and thoughtful man, and he runs a business called Sweet Orange Productions, which, as the name suggests, delivers and creates events and all sorts of things, which probably understates the value that he brings to the community. He runs an event that you may have heard of, or his brainchild is Shore Leave Festival, which you may have heard of. That is the ultimate seafood festival. Let's just describe it as that. It's the ultimate celebration of what the Midwest has to offer, and particularly the Geraldton-Dongra region, and that is the amazing, beautiful, fresh seafood that we have to offer. It's a celebration of the seafood, the culture, and all the other food that we have, and the adventures that we have to offer in the Midwest. And one of the highlights of that event is the Abrolhos Long Table Lunch. I don't know if anyone's had the opportunity to experience that, but you can go by a boat or plane and head over to the Abrolhos, and they set up this beautiful long table lunch. It's very fancy for people who like a little bit of indulgence. It's got beautiful food, and I'm speaking purely of having experienced all of this vicariously because I haven't been yet. It's on my bucket list because it looks absolutely amazing, and everyone who's been really does rave about the experience. So I'll give a bit of a plug to that event because it's happening on the 27th to the 30th of April next year. So I suggest that you pop that into your diaries right now and lock in that opportunity to head to Geraldton and experience the Midwest, maybe jump on one of the New Leaf Connect tours of the region. There's something for everybody, and you can also tailor those experiences to the kind of holiday or tourism experience that you'd like to have in the region. So if there's a bit of food and a bit of rum and a little visit to a sea lion that you'd like to experience, Elise Tunbridge from New Leaf Connect can organise all of that for you. But I would really like to thank the Midwest Chamber of Commerce and Industry for celebrating all of the local businesses. There's so many worthy businesses in the Midwest and so many people contributing to the vitality, the tourism opportunities and developing job and infrastructure that makes our Midwest such a thriving and welcoming and opportunistic place to visit. So I do thank the Chamber of Commerce for their great work. Yeah.